This is Finland, where a quirky local event is taking place, the Wife Carrying Championship. The rules are pretty simple. First, you need a wife. But she doesn't actually have to be your legal wife. She can be your girlfriend or even just a female friend. As long as she's over 17 years old and weighs at least 110 pounds, she's eligible. If she doesn't meet the weight requirement, she'll have to wear a sandbag to make up the difference. The race course is about 830 feet long and includes a variety of obstacles like hurdles and water pits. Most women hang upside down on the men's shoulders in the traditional Estonian carry position. This posture frees up the man's hands and gives him more mobility and balance while running. But there's a catch. This position puts the woman at a disadvantage during the first obstacle, a 3.3-foot deep water pit. If the man slows down even a little, the woman could end up gulping a lot of water. And if at any point the woman touches the ground, 15 seconds are added to their total time. After clearing the water pit and 2 wooden barrier obstacles, the pair reaches the finish line. The fastest team wins. The first place prize? About $1,080 and the woman's weight in beer.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas.
Quite some time. We need some new sports, and today I was introduced to a mixture of wrestling, football, basketball, and attempted murder. In Mother Russia, they call this rug ball. The rules and regulations are very simple. Similar to basketball, you've got to put the ball into the basket. However, there is no restrictions as to how you can prevent your opposition from doing it. And of course, rugby is a mixture into this sport as well. I did not mention that earlier. Nevertheless, why dribble when you can run with the basketball in hand, and if your opposition is getting away, just tackle the motherfucker to the floor? If you needed to watch a sport that emulates disrespect, this is it for you. Get your bitch ass off me, pussy! One's got to wonder the level of violence that you must be able to endure to actually want to play a sport like this. You have to wake up in the morning angry. Let's look at that again. This man ran around a variety of picks, and upon his shot attempt, he was both speared and clotheslined in mid-air. To 2009, New Orleans Saints would thrive in this sport. This is equivalent to playing basketball while having a wrestling match with Goldberg and JBL. How does one mentally prepare in practice for this kind of punishment? Might I add, that brother not even wearing no elbow pads nor any knee pads. I bet he don't even got health insurance. While this gentleman is heading in for a layup, there's a series of hugs underneath the baskets for absolutely no reason. I'm not even too sure what's going on here. Since this game is being played in Russia, one would assume this is some sort of stimulation for their trip to Philadelphia. They're in for a hell of a surprise when they find out that's not what they mean by City of Brotherly Love. I am perplexed, flummoxed, flabbergasted.
There's a sport called extreme ironing. It involves competitors taking ironing boards to the most remote, dangerous locations possible and just ironing.
This new sport is mind-blowing. It's called jugger, and you basically try to protect your runner so they can score the point by grabbing the ball in the middle of the field and placing it in the opponent's goal. And how do you protect your runner? You can choose between 6 types of weapons to tag the opponent players. When a player is tagged, they are out of the game for a specific time. So now your runner gets the opportunity to score a point.
Florence is famed for its history. But there's one tradition here that remains a mystery to the rest of the world, and it's as old as the city itself. Here, there's an ancient sport that continues today, one that calls young men to the field of competition, no matter the risk. Once every year, this ritual, unique to the heart of Tuscany, makes gladiators out of everyday men, and it turns neighbours into rivals who go to war for the soul of their city.
If you love horse racing but think it's a little too easy for the jockey, you're going to love ostrich racing. In America, it was popularized in where else? Jacksonville, Florida, as a tourist attraction in the early 1900s. Ostriches can run up to 43 miles an hour when they get cooking, so there's definitely a danger element involved. It's also dangerous for the ostriches as they're not meant to carry too much weight. In fact, back in the day, they just let kids do it because they were lighter. Man, the good old days really were something. No seatbelts, people just ripping heaters and tossing kids on top of ostriches. What a time to be alive.
And let it go! Number 3, Stephen Curry, very rambunctious. Great start for Brexit. Good start for Kim Kardashian. After that, cruising for a bruising. It is Brexit. Kim Kardashian. Escaline calls on the bird for everything he has and wins. Number 1.
Perez on the inside, Charles Leclerc gives him just enough space. Can Perez squeeze past? They're going wheel to wheel towards Vale now. Who's going to be last on the brakes? Leclerc has that in. Through goes Hamilton. Unbelievable stuff coming out of the final corner.
This is the craziest sport we've ever seen. Cock-Bourrou is a sport where 2 teams compete to grab a goat carcass and carry it toward their opponent's goal while riding their horses. We came to Cholpon Ata in Kyrgyzstan to see the Cock-Bourrou World Championship. The sport is extremely physical as the players are constantly battling to pick up and control the goat carcass, which weighs about 32 to 35 kilos. In the championship game, Kyrgyzstan beat Kazakhstan 10 points to 1.